right? I have 54 minutes left on my phone. 55 minutes left on my phone. So I can babble on for 30 minutes. And then I'll babble on for maybe another 15 minutes on the next part. When I have a good 15 minutes left, I'll read them because 2.5 pages will take me like, I don't know, 6 minutes to read. So I'll babble. When I have 15 minutes left, I'll read the remaining 2.5 pages of Lord of the Rings. So I can babble on for most of this video, which is good, obviously. Obviously, right? Right. But I told you, as long as as long as I follow the story of my novel, I will get a good screenplay because Lord of the Rings, because Last of Us is a masterpiece. It's an amazing written story. So as long as if I hire Peter Jackson or Mel Gibson as a director, as long as we follow the book, so Last of Us will be the easiest script for me to write because I have a foundation. I have my own book. So all me and Peter Jackson have to do is, or Mel Gibson have to do, is go through each scene. You have the dialogue in each scene. We follow the book, obviously, and we constantly tweak things. We add details. We change some things with dialogue, and it's a lot easier to write the Last of. It'll be a lot easier to write the Last of Us script because all I have to do is just follow my book, obviously. And it's a lot easier. Whereas all my other movies, I'm writing everything from scratch, and so it'll be a lot more tougher to write the scripts, obviously. See what I'm saying here? It'll be a lot more tougher to write the scripts. And I personally want to write all my movies. I want to co-write. I want to be involved in the writing process for all my movies because I'm a nerd, obviously, and because I'm very creative, having my creative input would obviously help too, obviously. Because I know what I want all my movies to be about. I want to co-write all my movies. So all my movies you're gonna see what co-written by Ivan O'Meara and his two script developers and director. Because I'm gonna be co-writing all my movies, obviously. See what I'm saying here? Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, look, when I meet here in Los Angeles, we sell in that nice suite. You know what I'm saying? We sell in that nice suite. We have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy the suite, obviously, in Los Angeles. I'm gonna tell VJ, hey VJ. I'm gonna tell VJ, hey VJ, look. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of money. I made billions for me and you. You know what I'm saying? It's a dream of mine to turn Last of Us. You read my book. You know how amazing it is. You know, I haven't read your book. Your book is fucking amazing. I now see why you want to turn this story into the big screen. If this was turned into the big screen, you're looking at one of the best stories ever told. VJ will now finally see what I'm saying, obviously, because she read my book, obviously. And she's like, I'm saying, yeah, Ivan, I want to start. I saw your videos. I want to start Sky Source too. It's a dream of mine. I've never been in a big budget movie. The doors were locked on me in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I want to be in a big budget movie so bad too, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? As VJ's dream, besides the personal stuff, doing the personal stuff with Ivan, is to obviously be in a big budget movie with her husband, obviously. I'm gonna tell VJ, look, VJ, you saw my videos. Yeah, Ivan, I saw your videos. I know you want to start Sky Source. It's gonna be so weird. So, yeah, Ivan, I saw your videos. I know you want to start your Sky Source film entertainment company. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, VJ's been watching all my videos. I'm saying. So my God, yeah, Ivan, I saw your videos. I'm saying you want to. I know you want to start your Sky Source entertainment company and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna say that. I'm gonna tell VJ, look, man, it's a dream of mine. Ever since I did short films in my younger days, I always want to star on my own big budget movie. It is a dream of mine to be in a budget movie, and it's especially a dream of mine to turn my story, my Last of Us story, into the big screen. I really want to start Sky Source Entertainment very badly. You know what I'm saying? I know you want to start Sky Source Entertainment too. Yeah, Ivan, I want to start Sky Source too. I want to be a famous movie star like you too. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to VJ will be like, yeah, I've never been to a big budget movie before. There's a good chance when I tell VJ I want to start Sky Source, she might even tear up and cry, man. Because now VJ can achieve her dream. Because VJ never got the opportunity to be in a big budget movie. It's one thing to be in a movie, like a small independent movie. It's another thing to be in a big budget movie, man. To be in a big budget movie is fucking cool. To be in a big budget, like big, crazy hype budget movie is fucking cool, obviously. You might hear some noise upstairs. Being in a big budget movie is fucking cool, man. It's really, really cool. That's why there's a good chance she might even sob up and tear up. Maybe not. But I told VJ, even though I want to start Sky Source, it's a dream of mine to turn Last of Us into the big screen. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a dream of yours, VJ, to star in a big budget movie with your husband. Yeah, Ivan, I want to be in a big budget movie so bad. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a movie star. You know what I'm saying? I tell VJ, look, man, If you don't want to start Skysers, if you're not comfortable starting Skysers, if you just want to, I say VJ, if you just want to live the life with me, you know what I'm saying? We can move to Vancouver, build that $100 million rooftop condo. You know what I'm saying? We can build that $100 million rooftop condo. We can buy that jet. We can buy our yacht. And you could just travel the world, go clubbing, go to restaurants, buy clothes, live the life, go cruising. We can just live the life for decades to come, obviously. But I know if I do that, me and my wife's glory will be for nothing. Because the only thing you would see is our trending pictures. But our glory would be for nothing. Hence why I don't want to be lazy. It's not good to be lazy. I also want to work. I want to have a work life, obviously. Hence why I want to start Skystar so bad, obviously. And VJ will always be like, yeah, Ivan, I want to do the personal stuff with you, but I also want to what? She'll be like, Ivan, are you kidding me? It's a fucking dream of mine. Ivan, are you fucking kidding me? It's a fucking dream of mine. Of course I want to start Skystar with you. As VJ is obviously going to want to start Skystar with me. Ivan, are you kidding me? It's a dream of mine. Of course I want to start Skystar with you. As it's a dream of mine to be in a big budget movie, the star of my own big budget movie, obviously. But VJ is never going to get that opportunity because the doors were locked on, obviously. As VJ's dream is obviously what? To be signed by Disney, Warner Bros. Paramount. Her dream is to be in a big budget movie, obviously. But that's never going to happen because the doors are locked on her, obviously. Hence why VJ will be like, Ivan, are you fucking kidding me? Of course I want to start Skyscraper with you. It's a dream of mine to be in a big budget movie. Ever since I was in Hollywood, I always wanted to be in a budget movie. Hence why me and her are obviously going to start Skyscraper, obviously. Like I told you, me and her can not even start Skyscraper. We can just travel the world and live the life, man. We don't even have to work. Think about that. Me and my wife, the money that I make from Oscar Roseanne's book sales, me and my wife don't even have to work. We can just what? We can just live the life for decades to come, man. Stay at top-notch suites, go clubbing, endless bucket list. We can travel around the world. On this bucket list, go to top-notch clubs, top-notch rides. You know what I'm saying? Go to chill at lounges, go to nice bars, go to nice restaurants, go clothes shopping. On this bucket list, go cruising. Go to events. Me and her will have what? An endless bucket list, obviously. See what I'm saying here? That's how you know I'm not playing around. As the countdown to this series is seriously ticking, as I'm not kidding around. Once I make that final announcement, I'm officially signing out for good on this Sabados channel. So when I say I'm officially signing out, I mean I am officially signing out for good on this Sabados channel. As you will see videos and pictures of me trending online when I'm king. You're also going to see my ad shoots, my doc trailer, and my movies, obviously, and my documentary. You're gonna see all that, but because behind the scenes you're left out, and you're left out, obviously, which is a shitty feeling. As once I make that final announcement, I'm officially signing out on this Sabados channel. So even though I'm having a fun time making these videos, I am not going to let you do it like that. The fact that you're not talking in the public eye and you're Sabados my channel, I'm not going to let you do it like that. Once I make that final announcement, that is it for Ivan. You guys see the future. You know, yeah, Ivan, we know. We can see the future. We know once you make that final announcement, you're peacing out for good. Yeah, man. Once I make that final announcement, I'm officially signing out for good on this Sabados YouTube channel. Now, I'm going to make that final announcement. And I know, now that I know I'm about to become king, I'm going to forget about my Sabados channel. I'll get a laugh on my old videos, obviously. But now that I know when I pay this fee, once I pay this fee, all I'm going to think about is becoming king, man, and seeing my wife. That's all I'm going to think about. Okay, well, all I have to do is just have sex with all these dirty women, get it over with. Obviously, they're not going to see me, obviously, hence rip off sex, obviously, get you deserve. Have sex with all these women in Hollywood, get it over with, get death over with, which is a very horrific thought, obviously. And then once that's over with, I get to what? Once that's over with, I get to what? I get to live the life of my wife, obviously. I'm going to keep saying this. Me and her do not even have to start Sky Source. Is I can just what? I can just easily what? I can just easily just live the life of my life and I never even have to work again. You guys are taking it for granted, obviously. See what I'm saying here? Right? Hence why those actors, shows from Rosanians are lucky. You guys already know who you are. You guys, all the actors, shows from Los Angeles, you guys already know who you are. Even the actor for Aratat, the voice actor, you guys already know who you are. The actors for the Eagles, the Crows, Ephesus, that actor knows who he is, obviously. Those actors are all lucky. as they're all going to get to experience the crazy international fame and buzz of the movie, obviously, because you're looking at literal devils on the screen. And you guys already know how scary Aerotet is. You know how scary these beings are going to be. You're looking at literal devils on the screen. Remember that picture that I showed you in my what? In my red carpet video that I made last year? I can't believe it's been over a year. Oh my god, it's almost a year ago. Yeah, the video that I made last year. Well, think of something like that, man. Think something 3 times scarier than Pennywise the Clown. You're looking at literal devils on the screen, man. Literal demons and devils. Something so scary you're gonna really feel for me and for me and the actors. That's why these actors are gonna be legends. And that's why they're gonna be the most successful out of all the actors chosen for my 5 movies. When I mean most successful, I mean the B-list actors. All the actors chosen for Xenos are going to be the most successful out of all the actors chosen for my 5 movies, obviously. My point is they're going to be very successful in Hollywood. They're going to be the most successful. As the actors chosen for my other 5 movies, yeah, they'll be pretty successful, but they're not going to be as remembered as the actors for Xenos. Because Last of Xenos is a very, very unique story. It's a very, very unique story. Trust me, you'll see what I mean when you read my book. Last of Xenos is a very, very unique story, obviously. Hence why these actors chosen for Xenos are going to be the most successful out of all the Hollywood actors chosen for my 5 movies. But even then, even though they know they're going to have such a career in Hollywood, they know they're going to go back to being dirty slaves. They're going to go back to making their dirty millions. They know what Hollywood's a wicked system. They also know they're going to be the side attention. Even though I'm going to go back to Hollywood and be successful, I'm going to go back to being a dirty slave to make my money. I'm going to make my dirty millions. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I and VJ are the main show when they start the process for the Great Escape movie and we're doing our big budget movies. Our movies are the side tension. It feels like as if no one cares about my movie anymore. It feels like as if no one's tuning into my movie. It's a shitty feeling, obviously. There's still the side tension, hence why they're gonna beg the fucking ass up. I just want to experience success and fame with you, man. I don't want to experience success and fame without you and VJ, because I know you and VJ are the main show and I'm the side tension. And it's a shitty feeling to be the side tension even when I'm famous. Hence my fame feels worthless and meaningless. It's actually funny. Fame without Ivan and VJ feels what? Worthless and meaningless. Yeah, man. Because that's how special we were for. Fame without Ivan and VJ feels very worthless and meaningless. It feels like as if no one cares about my movies. You know what I'm saying? My career feels meaningless and worthless. Even though it's not meaningless and worthless as people are tuning into their movies. Because the whole world is tuning into that Great Escape movie, these actors chosen for Xenos, even though they're in Hollywood, they're still going to feel like shit. Obviously. They're still going to feel like shit, obviously. Because Ivan and VJ are what? The main show. See what I'm saying? So even though they're going to be successful and they're going to be worth more money, they're now getting paid good money for their movies now. They can bargain for more money for their movies now and all stuff. They can bargain for some good money. They know they're going to go back to being dirty slaves, making their dirty millions, because that's part of the Hollywood system, obviously. They're going to go back to being a part of the Hollywood system, which sucks. Hence, they're going to miss guys for so much, obviously. At the same time, they're the side tension men. So while they're doing their Comic-Con for their big budget movie, Ivan and VJ Ivan and VJ's crazy fame, worldwide fame, is going on for I don't know. They see the trends of what? They see the trends of the takeouts the first year for my Great Escape movie. With the crewmen, I remember what it was like when I just got cast for the role, and now the journey ended. They're all gonna be like, yeah, now the journey ended. Yeah, they're all gonna remember that, man. Remember that good feeling, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And then what? You start seeing the trends of the actors chosen for the Great Escape movie. You see the takeouts with the actors for the Great Escape movie. You see all those takeouts. Those actors are gonna be like, yeah, I remember what it was like. Yeah, man, I remember what it was like when I did the takeouts with Ivan and VJ when we started the process of Xenos. And now the last one for Xenos journey ended. The movie already got released. The whole world saw it. Ivan and VJ are now moving on to their careers, to their life. We're now moving on to our life, obviously. That's why they're really gonna feel like shit, obviously. Because it's a shitty feeling knowing Ivan and VJ are the main show. You know what I'm saying? They're living a life. They're the main show. Yeah, even if you're famous, you're now the side tension. They know that once these actors chosen for Xenos, they know once the red carpet event happens, and the luxury hotel party happens, they know the journey now ends. That's why some of them are really going to beg the Russell music every time, because some of them might cry. They know the journey now ends, obviously. And they're what? That's why they're going to feel like shit, obviously. And they know Ivan and Vija are now moving on to what? Ivan and Vija are now moving on to their career, obviously. So Ivan and Vija are now moving on to their life, because Ivan, which is a Great Escape movie, obviously. Hence why they're gonna be like, Ivan, I want to be in your Great Escape, a secret agent Great Escape movie. Your company's so much better than Hollywood. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. I want to be with you, man. I want to be in your movie. Like, look, man, you were good for Last for Zanes, but you're not good for the Great Escape movie. As I don't want the same actors in my movie. It's funny. These actors know. They know they know I don't want the same actors in my movie, and even then they're still gonna beg why. Because me and my wife are that special, man. Yeah, man. Because Sky's is a top brand, and it'll be better than all these big Hollywood companies. That's why these actors are really gonna beg, man. Because Sky's is that top notch of a company. You're looking at a company better than all these big Hollywood companies. See what I'm saying here? Right? I'm gonna keep saying this for the Great Escape movie. So the actors for Zanis, most of them are chosen, obviously. I don't know, a good 95% of them are chosen, whatever it is. I'm just making up numbers here. Most of my actors for Zanis are chosen. I only have a few spots. I have the actor for Sirius, Eli, Cornelius, Elizabeth, Lithius, Baramis, obviously, Mel, Lau, Zulf, and that's pretty much it for the human characters, obviously. And then I also have the animal characters. The voice actors for the animal characters, those actors I did not choose yet. As most of my actors, all the major actors who are in my movie, they're all chosen. The major supporting roles are all chosen for my movie, obviously. Most of them, obviously, right? Whereas for the Great Escape movie, for the Great Escape movie, obviously, right? I have two actors chosen for that movie. And there's a high chance Keanu Reeves, I'm gonna keep saying this, Ben Affleck, Samuel Jackson, Scarlett Johansson will be the three big actors. Because for that movie, I want to cast three big actors. There's a good chance those three big actors will be chosen for that movie. Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, or Samuel Jackson. High chance it'll be Ben Affleck. Because Ben Affleck has more of that boss look than Samuel Jackson. But Samuel Jackson will be really old by then, too. Age has something to do with it. 82, he's still pretty good. My point is, Samuel Jackson has that boss look, but Ben Affleck has more of that boss look than Samuel Jackson. That's why there's a good chance he might be chosen for that movie. For the Great Escape movie, obviously. Again, I'm willing to pay Scarlett Johansson a nice $38 million for the role, which is nice. So I'll pay her a $50 million bonus and a $23 million salary, which is $38 million, which is nice, obviously. Keanu Reeves, I'll pay him a $60 million signing bonus and a $24 million salary, which is $40 million. I want to pay him $40 million. I'm not going any higher than that for him. If he's greedy, if his agent's greedy, I'm like, look, man, this is good enough. If you don't like it, you're more than welcome to go to Hollywood and go back to making your dirty millions, being a dirty slave. I'm going to keep saying that. Hey, look, man, if you don't want your freedom, if you don't want your free millions, if you don't want your freedom, if you don't want to experience the international success and fame and glory with Ivan and VJ, you know what I'm saying? If you want to be greedy, you're more than welcome to abandon the project. I will cast someone else. You're missing out, obviously. That's why I put them all in a pickle. You can go back to Hollywood. You can go back to being a dirty slave. You can go back to making your dirty millions. Yeah, you'll make a lot of money, but you're the side tension. You're left behind. Or if you don't want to be left behind, you want to experience that crazy buzz of Ivan and VJ and get your freedom and make your free millions, accept my deal, and as I'm paying you a shitload of money, and you also get your nice perks, your $3,500 gas card, the limo driver taking you every day for breakfast, dinner, and lunch, when you're staying in a hotel, a nice hotel, not a luxury hotel, but a nice hotel in Vancouver when you're training, your luxury buffet when filming starts, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like being flown by private jet, if you don't like these perks, you're more than welcome to go back to Hollywood, go back to eating shittier food. You know what I'm saying? Go back to being flown commercial if you don't like my offer, obviously. And so I put all these actors in the pickle. Scarlett Johansson, if she's greedy, I'm not going any higher than $38 million for her, as that's good enough. If her agent's greedy and she wants more money, I'm like, look, man, I'm not paying you any more than $38 million. This is a good enough paycheck. If you're greedy and you want a piece of my royalties when you're not worth it, I am not giving you a piece of my royalties. If you don't like my offer and you're angry and you're very greedy, you're more than welcome to abandon the project. I'll cast someone else. You can go back to Hollywood, making your dirty millions, and being a dirty slave and being the side attention. If you don't like my offer, I'll put all these actors in the pickle, obviously. And they will accept the deal because I'm paying them a shitload of money, man. As after taxes, these guys are all walking away with a fat paycheck in the bank, man. A multi-million-dollar fat paycheck in the bank. They're all going to agree in my deal, obviously. Ben Affleck, if I'm going to pay him a good, I don't know, 35, 36 million for the role, pay him a $14 million signing bonus and a $21 million salary, which is nice, star production. If that's not good enough for him, his agent's greedy and you know what I'm saying, and they want a piece of the roles. Look, man, if you don't like my offer, you're more than welcome to ban the project. You can go to Hollywood, go back to being a dirty slave, go back to being the side tension. Yeah, you make more money. Yeah, you're the main show in Hollywood, but you're the side tension. And you'll go back to being a dirty slave and you'll not be free. If you don't like my offer, you're welcome to go back and work in Hollywood and be a part of the Hollywood system if you don't like my offer. Obviously. Hence why I put them on the pickle. They're all going, it's a deal. They'll accept the deal, obviously. Because either way, yeah, even though I'm not getting a piece of Ivan Vijay's royalties, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not getting a piece of Ivan Vijay's royalties, you know what I'm saying? I'm still making a shitload of money. Yeah, man. They're all walking away with a fat check in the bank. At the same time, I'm giving you perks. So the perks are nice. It's nice to have some perks, man. Having a limo driver take you every day for breakfast and lunch is a nice perk. To a nice buffet restaurant. I'm not going to have them stay at a luxury hotel, but I'll have them stay at a nice hotel. A nice, good hotel, obviously, when they train in Vancouver, all that stuff. And there's a good chance those actors are the chosen actors. I don't have them chosen, but there's an 80% chance those actors are chosen. Now, they already know it. Because I guarantee you, when I start the process of my Ray Escape movie, I'm going to let my secretaries know, hey, man, give Keanu Reeves' agents a call. Give Scarlett Johansson's agents a call. Give Ben Affleck's agent a call. Or Samuel Jackson. Most likely Ben Affleck. Give Ben Affleck's agents a call. Call them up and have them what? And my agent will call them up. My secretaries will call their agents. And once my secretaries calls their agents, hey, you've been cast for a role, even those actors will be jumping for joy. Oh my God, I'm casted for Ivan's movie. They're all going to be excited, you know what I'm saying? In the following year, they're going to be, and then within that, sometime towards the end of the first year, those actors will be flown to my office, obviously, on my private jet, which is a nice perk. And they get 2 beers in the jet. It's a nice perk being flown privately on someone else's jet. It's a nice perk, man. They get flown privately on my jet. They get their 2 beers in the jet. When they arrive to Vancouver, a limo driver takes them to my office. Hence what? Hence why. And when they see my office, they're all going to be wow, like, holy shit, man. Ivan has a nice fucking... Ivan's company easily competes with Hollywood. Yeah, man. Ivan's company can easily compete with Hollywood companies. You see my nice sign, Sky's Entertainment. You see my nice office, my nice parking lot. The limo driver pulls over in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? The doc team's filming them. Holy shit, Sky's is a top-notch company, you know what I'm saying? They walk into my office. Okay, guys, stand over here. I'm going to take your measurements. They take their measurements. I'm going to take your measurements for your shoes, your clothes, your shoulders, your waist. Okay, just to let you know, when you guys are going to be featured on the ad shoots, Sky's will be sponsoring you guys with clothing. Hence, I'm going to need to take your measurements. Oh my God, Sky's is a top-notch company. They take their measurements for the clothing. They give it to my team, obviously. Okay, guys, sit down. The secretary's okay. Okay, guys, I and VJ will be with you shortly. They'll be sending you to their office. You know what I'm saying? Just relax, sit down, relax, take a deep breath. Yeah, these actors are all nervous. Holy shit, Sky's is a top-notch company. And then me and my wife, we're in our office. Okay, guys, send them in. We send each guy in one by one. Okay, the secretaries tell the guys, okay, guys, I and VJ will see you now. And they go in my office and they see me and VJ. You know what I'm saying? They're all the actors are all nervous. What I mean, even guys like Keanu Reeves, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson, even those guys are going to be nervous when they walk into my office, man. Because me and my wife are now boss. And they're scared that I might not cast them for the role, man. Because they all want to read my movies. I want to experience that fame with Ivan Vijay so bad. I want to be in his movie, man. Because it's fucking cool to be in an Ivan Vijay movie, man. It's fucking cool. It's every actor's dream. That's why they're going to be very, very nervous. Because they also badly want to be saved and they want to experience that fame with Ivan Vijay. And you're going to see them all nervous. And these actors are big in Hollywood, man. They never get nervous. And yet for Ivan Vijay, and that's why Vijay will be so boss. She'll be like, look at me now. And I'm saying, I'm the boss. I own my own film entertainment company. You're in my fucking office that I own. You were flown on my jet. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one paying your fucking salary. VJ will be so boss, obviously. She'll be like, look at me now. I'm queen. All you big woman actors will put me down. Look at me now, man. I own my own company with my husband, bigger than all these Hollywood companies. VJ's now boss. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm totally gonna forget about this stupid sour chat, because now I'm living a life, and being a part of a movie project is fucking cool. As being a movie star is fucking amazing, obviously, right? And those actors who are chosen for the greatest game movie, you guys know who you are. It's a good chance those guys are chosen. They are the lucky ones who are going to get to experience success and fame with Ivan and VJ. As you're looking at crazy worldwide buzz for my greatest game movie too, obviously. Hence why Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, if they're chosen, even those actors are going to beg the fucking ass off me why to resign them, because they'd rather work for me in Hollywood. So big A's actors, they know the big A's actors. They know they don't struggle getting roles. They can easily get roles in Hollywood. And even then, they'd rather work for me. Ivan, please, man. I'd rather work for you than work in fucking Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand Hollywood. If I go to Hollywood, I'm going to go back to being a dirty slave, making my dirty minutes. I'd rather work for you. I want to be free. I want to know what it's like to be rich and free for the rest of my life. I don't want to go back to Hollywood. Look, man, you were good for the greatest game movie, but you're not good for the what? They're unique. Hence, even those actors are going to beg their asses off. Ivan, man, please resign me. I'm like, no, man. I'm not resigning you. I know my company is top notch, but I'm not resigning you. You were good for this movie, but you're not good for the other movie, obviously. KJ Appa, he is a lucky chosen one for They're Unique. As I can picture him in my mind. Oh my God, he's perfect for my best friend Jake. As I want my best friend Jake to be very attractive. And KJ Appa is a very attractive man, obviously. I'm not gay, no homo, but I've seen him on Rivendell. The guy is a very attractive man, obviously. And he is perfect for the role of Jake, my best friend. There's a good chance I'll have him have a girlfriend in the movie too. And me and him are roommates. We live together. I work at a bar. I make like $30,000 a year. I drive some shitty car. And Jake works somewhere else. But we're best friends and we're roommates. So we live in the same apartment. Obviously, which is pretty cool, obviously. We're roommates. Jake, so you're going to see me and him. We're buddies in the movie, obviously. Me and Jake are good friends. We're good friends in the movie and that kind of stuff. And Jake is a major role. Hence, KJ Appa's fucking lucky. As you're looking at crazy buzz, you're looking at crazy worldwide buzz for They're Unique. Crazy worldwide buzz. All my movies will have crazy buzz, obviously. But no one's ever seen Ivan and VJ in a romance movie. Hence why for They're Unique, you're looking at crazy buzz, man. And there's some people who might even like They're Unique the best. There's some people who might like the Hidden Valley movie better than even... There's some people who might even like They're Unique better than Last of Zane's. I highly doubt it, though. Because Last of Zane's is a very amazing... So it's the best story ever told, though, obviously. See, for him, I'm willing to pay him $3 million. I'm not going to go hard enough for him. If his agent's greedy and they want $5-6 million, I'm going to tell him, look, man, he's a B-list actor. I'm not paying him any more than $3 million for the role. If you don't like my offer, if he's greedy too, and he doesn't like, if $3 million is not good enough for you, you're more than welcome to go back to Hollywood, being a dirty slave, working in television, making your $900,000, $800,000 a year if you don't like my fucking offer. Hence, he will obviously accept my offer, obviously. Because there's a good chance by then he'll probably still be a B-list actor. As I told you, it's very tough for B-list actors to become A-list actors, as most B-list actors are going to stay in television for the rest of their life. So if I see, in 13 years from now, whatever it is, if I see that KJ Appa is still doing television, he's doing independent movies, he's still a B-list actor, he's worth a good $3 million for your movie, obviously. Where if he's an A-list actor by then, if he's a small A-list actor by then, I can pay him more money, obviously. I'll pay him like that $9 million range. If he's a small A-lister in 13 years. I highly doubt it, but if he is, I'll obviously have to pay him more money, obviously. Right? And he'll be experiencing my luxury jet. He'll be wild by my office too. Holy shit, Scotia's is top notch. You see my nice Scotia's entertainment sign. He will be wild by his cars. Holy shit, he's flying my private jet. He gets his 2 beers in my jet. He's a lucky one, obviously. As for Very Unique, you're looking at an amazing story for that. And for that movie, I don't have to do any training. So KJ Appa for that movie, he'll be flown to Vancouver for just the table reads. So he'll be staying at a hotel for a good 6 months. His limo driver will take him for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. And we'll be doing the table reads 5 days a week in Vancouver. I want all the major actors doing the table reads in Vancouver. It's easier to have them all flown to Vancouver because what? I live in Vancouver. I don't want to do table reads anywhere else. You fly all the major actors to Vancouver, and they all... Because for Very Unique, you're only looking at like 15 characters. 15 characters, and that's it, man. 15, 13, I don't know, 14... I don't know... You're probably looking at like 10, I don't know, 10 major characters and some other minor roles, and that's it. It's a smaller budget movie. You know how Twilight's a smaller, like, blockbuster, think something like that for They're Unique. It's something like that. There's not as much characters for that movie. Obviously. But for that movie, I can only have like 2 or 3 A-listers. I can't even afford to have 4 or 5. No, man. I can only have like 2, 3 A-listers for that. Like I can have one big guy, pay him like a $4 million bonus and $6.5 million salary. I have to pay him at the low end because it's a smaller budget. I can have maybe another A-lister and that's it, man. Another A-lister, maybe 2 more A-listers. Pay those guys like $9 million. I can't go any higher than $9 million for the small A-lister. Because Last of Us is They're Unique is a smaller budget, obviously. Right. For the Hidden Vampire movie, there's a high chance Mark Wahlberg and Will Smith are chosen for that movie. Again, you guys can see the future. You already know if those guys are chosen. There's a high chance they are chosen. As I told you, all the guys who I mentioned, there's an 80% chance I'm going to have my secretaries give their agents a call and I'll fly them to my office. Right, so Will Smith, right? Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg, there's a high chance those guys. So if you guys are watching, you guys already know if you're chosen, you're the lucky ones, as you're going to get to experience the international fame with Ivan and VJ for what? For the Hidden Vampire movie, obviously. And this is a good, like, I don't know, 16 years from now. I don't know, 15, 16, about 16 years from now around there. 16 years from now around. So we're 2020. So sometime around, I don't know, sometime around 2036 around there. 2035, 2036, me and my wife should be starting the process of the Hidden Vampire movie. So a good 16 years from now around there, I'll be flying Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg to my office on my private jet. And you're looking at an amazing movie for that. Think vampires scarier than 30 Days a Night. A picture on living on an island. And me and my wife and the couples and the capital are surviving on the island. And our friends are doing investigations on the island. That's why you're looking at an amazing movie for that, man. For that movie, I'm willing to pay Will Smith a nice $40 million for the role. Obviously. I can go a bit higher, but I have to create room for the crewmen in my 7th, because I also have to pay my 7 team are going to cost me a lot, man. My 7 team are costing me on average, like, for Zetas, my 7 team are costing me like $50 million, man. Right? For all my other movies, they're going to be costing me like $40 million. And you have to create room for your 7 team too. I have to pay them too, obviously. Pay them their salary. Hence why for that movie, I'll probably pay him like 41 million. I could pay him a $17 million bonus and a $24 million salary, which is $41 million, which is nice, obviously. So he gets a fat $17 million check in his bank, obviously. Will Smith before he even starts work, which is nice, and he gets his $24 million salary to start production, which is a nice paycheck, obviously. It's a nice deal. Show my count here.